Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community. We're going to be talking about menopause and the digestive system this evening. So, hey, Queen Sheba, how are you? How are you this evening? Hope you are well. Welcome. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about the menopause and the digestive system this evening. Again, we're just an hour, right? Good to hear that you are good. I'm glad to hear that. Fantastic. I've had such a busy day. I was just saying to my husband that the week has just been, not even a week, it's been a couple of days, but it's just been, it feels so full on. Thank you very much for the heart me. It feels full on. Absolutely. There's been a lot going on. So anyway, we're here. Hope all is well. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Let me welcome some people in first because I'm always going straight in, aren't I? So welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community. This evening we are going to be talking about menopause and the digestive system. We have been doing themed lives, haven't we? We're doing themed lives and talking about parts of the body, and we've already done the menopause in the eyes, menopause in hair, the skin, muscles, and everything else. But do you know I came across the other day? I went on, looked at the posts, and I came across the menopause and nails. And although there was a date on there, we haven't covered it. So that's the next one we're going to be covering, menopause and nails. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Menopause Wellness. Hey Claire, how are you? Good to see you. I thought I'd just welcome everyone in before I start talking, because a lot of the time when I start talking, I end up turning around and not seeing everyone coming in. So yeah, welcome. Let's see who's here. So we've got Queen Sheba, welcome. Claire, Kelly, Jackie, K4 Eclipse, and is it Vashtia? I hope I've pronounced your name correctly. But yes, welcome to the Menopause Wellness Community. So we're going to get going on this information that I've got to share with you. So, we've been talking about our themed around how the menopause can affect certain parts of our body. Well, it can affect the whole body. But we've been just taking snippets and just getting a bit more educated about, how this whole journey, the parts of the body can be impacted. So today we're going to be talking about the digestive system. And you know what's going to come up. You kind of know what's going to come up, right? So the digestive system. So again, hey Sonia, how are you? Welcome. You see, this is what I miss when I'm yapping away. I don't get to see everyone coming in. Constipation. I believe that's in here. That is in here, absolutely. So should we get with it? Let's get with it. Just Empress, how are you? I've just got to take a moment to big up my community ambassadors. Okay? These amazing women. Just Empress, Claire, Samantha, Lulu, and Poetic Angel. I thank them. Okay? They are amazing queens. Good evening, Tina. Good evening. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone is well. Okay, so let's get going. It's been nice to just pause for a moment and actually just welcome people in, because normally I'm just going 10 by the dozen, right? An hour's not a long time. An hour's really not a long time. I'm going to have to look at if we can do a bit longer than. I don't know. We'll see. So tonight we're going to be talking about something many women find frustrating and confusing. The way menopause affects our digestion and gut health. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you've noticed bloating, indigestion, or your tummy just feels off, you're not imagining it. Okay, so hormones play a big part in how our digestive system works. We're always going to talk about this. And what hormone do you think is going to come up yet again? What's come up a lot of the time during these talks? So estrogen and progesterone influence digestion. So gut, so gut motility and even the gut, it's pronounced microbiome. And so that's the balance of good bacteria. So when these hormones decline, it can cause slower digestion, leading to bloating or constipation. Someone's mentioned constipation earlier on. Thank you for the heart, me. Changes in stomach acid levels, causing reflux and indigestion. So altered gut bacteria, and which affects immunity and mood, increased water retention or bloating around the abdomen. And this is why sometimes many women always say about, I feel bloated. Yeah. So your gut has estrogen receptors. So when hormone levels drop, your digestion can feel out of rhythm. So that's what's going on. So stress and cortisol. During menopause, stress hormones like cortisol can rise. So high cortisol slows digestion. This is why it's so important to try bring your stress levels down as much as possible. We've been talking about stresses a lot of the time. It's been coming up in a lot of the themed lives. Keep your stress levels down as much as you can. Who's stressing you? Is the environment stressing you? Is work stressing, being stressful? So you have to think about all those things. And okay, whilst we may not be able to totally eliminate our stresses, what can we do to reduce it as much as possible to its lowest form? This is what we need to be looking at. Okay, so I'm going to continue. So high cortisol slows digestion and increases inflammation, making symptoms worse. So thinking about, again, I'm going to go back to what we eat as well, okay? As well as our stress levels, what we eat. We will come back to what we can do to support this navigating through the menopause as well as the digestive system, okay? So what you may experience. So these are some of the things that you may experience. You may experience them or you have experienced them in the past. So things like bloating or excessive gas. Constipation, someone's just mentioned that earlier on, constipation or changes in bowel habits, reflux or heartburn, food intolerances that seem new. And again, I've mentioned a couple of times actually, you could be eating something this week and next month your body is rejecting it. So again, things can change. So we'll talk about what you could be doing to help support this. Thank you, Bree, for the flowers, for the roses, and thank you for the heart me as well. So yeah, food intolerances that seem new, abdominal discomfort after meals, weight gain around the midsection. Okay, this is linked to insulin resistance. Maybe we'll talk about insulin resistance on a live, we need to talk about these things and be just educated about it. So these changes are common, but with small adjustments, you can bring your gut back into balance, right? With small adjustments. So just tips for supporting digestive health. I'm going to go and use the acronym GUT, okay? G-U-T. So G is gentle, U is understand, and T is thrive. So going back to G, gentle nutrition and eating habits. Eat slowly. So if you are a fast eater or you are rushing to eat to then go off and do things, think about just slowing down your eating, okay? So eat slowly. Rushing meals causes bloating and poor digestion. So focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains and lean proteins. Avoid excessive caffeine, alcohol. So avoid excessive. So if you are drinking caffeine and alcohol, just avoid having lots of it. What else have we got to do? We talked about this, processed sugars. I'm going to do a live on menopause and sugars, but that's going to be coming up next week, I believe. So think about your processed sugars that irritate the gut. Stay hydrated. We talk about this all the time, staying hydrated, right? Really important. Aim for water and herbal teas throughout the day. If you like herbal teas, that is, but staying hydrated with water is going to be of benefit. So include fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, I think it's sauerkraut, to support healthy gut bacteria. Okay, so we need healthy bacteria. And understand your triggers. Notice how certain foods affect you. This is why I'm saying about, I'm always saying about keeping a food diary, but I'm also saying about tracking your journey. If something is different from 1 month to another, make note of it, because that way we can identify, all right, this food isn't working for me right now. I mentioned and I share with you that I've been taking CMOS, and I've been taking CMOS for a long time. But I've noticed recently, probably in the last couple of weeks, when I take my CMOS, it gives me, it upsets my stomach. So something has changed, something has shifted along this journey, because it wasn't like that before. Okay, but this is why it's so important to take note of things, so we can just make a note of it. What else are we going to do? So understand your triggers. Notice how certain foods affect you. Keep a food and symptom diary. So we always talk about food diaries. We're always talking about menopause trackers. A symptom diary. Is this symptom new for me? Okay, how is it impacting me? Those sort of things. So again, just make notes of it. Some women become more sensitive to gluten, dairy or high-fat meals during menopause. That can happen. I know for me it was gluten. So for a while, I cut out gluten out of my diet completely. I wasn't able to find really nice gluten-free food. Yes, a lot of it tastes like cardboard. I don't know why. I don't know why my body just like, yeah. So, okay, try, and those are the sort of the things. Avoid skipping meals. Steady blood sugar helps regulate hormones and digestion. Okay, so if constipation is an issue, increase fiber gradually and add gentle movement daily. Now, I will say with the fiber, when it comes to fiber, you know how much fiber you're able to ingest. I know for me, if I eat too much fiber, I'm always being told eat fiber. But if I eat too much, I end up with a stomach cramps. So I can only eat so much. I love my vegetables, but if I eat too much vegetables, I'll end up with stomach cramps. So know your body. Take note of it, okay? So the T in gut is thrive through lifestyle and mindset. Manage stress. We talked about stress comes up so many times, okay? So manage stress, because stress can make you ill. Stress can absolutely make you ill. So manage stress the best you can. Maybe think about meditation, yoga, or deep breathing. Deep breathing, I've used deep breathing techniques, and that's worked for me. But find out what works for you. So deep breathing is another alternative as well. And this can be done before meals to calm the digestion system. So move your body, so important. I'm always saying move your body. Walking after meals can reduce bloating and aid digestion. It absolutely can. I know when I go for a walk, and I normally try and walk quite frequently during the week, I feel a lot better. The bloating, it does help with bloating. If you go for a walk, even if it's like 20-minute walk after a meal, again, it helps with digestion because it gets the body moving. Okay. Prioritize sleep, coming up again. Prioritize sleep as your gut repairs itself overnight. We know that the body repairs itself whilst we are sleeping. So a good sleep will help the body repair itself a lot better than not having a great sleep. Okay, so consider probiotics or prebiotic rich foods like bananas, oats, garlic, onions to support gut balance. So your gut is often called your second brain. When it's balanced, your mood, energy, and hormones all benefit. Okay. So I'm going to come to some comments before I go on. Good to hear that you are good, Sonia. I'm going to catch up with these comments before I come on. Continue. Let me go back. But I'm hoping everyone is well. You've had a good start to the week. It's Tuesday, right? Hope you've had a good start to the week and you had a fantastic weekend. Yes. So welcome everyone. We are talking about menopause and the digestive system today. Not sleeping that well at the minute. Oh, Vic, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm absolutely sorry to hear that. I don't know what you are trying to do about your lack of sleep. In the community, we have lists. I'm always talking about our lists, right? We have lists of herbs and spices, lists of foods, with lists of supplements, list upon list upon lists. I'm more than happy to share it with you. Because Vic, I'm telling you, I hear you and I understand you, because sleep deprivation is not a nice thing, you know. It's not nice. But yeah, a good night's sleep is important. But yeah, feel free to reach out and I can send you over some lists that you may find useful, and hopefully you will find useful. I have swapped coffee for matcha and found it better. Oh, fantastic, Sonia. That's fantastic. And knowing that you found it better, thank you very much for the heart meet, Angela. Knowing that you found it better, you know, you would have taken note of how different you feel from swapping your coffee to matcha. No, congratulations. I'm going to give it. We have to know our bodies. We really have to know our bodies better and take note of it. And remember, these signs that our body's giving us, please take note of it. Just don't ignore it. Let's not downplay what we're feeling. So let's continue with this information that I've got here for you. So mind-body connection. So the gut and brain communicate constantly. So emotional stress often shows up as digestive discomfort. So you're seeing what we're talking about, stress, okay? Sainsbury's have a good gluten-free out. Oh, do that. Yeah, I've not. Do you know what? I haven't tried the Sainsbury's one. I haven't. I will check that out, definitely. Thank you, Queen Sheba. What we're talking about, the stress, okay? Emotional stress often shows up as digestive discomfort. So we really need to be looking at our stress levels, stress management. Because when we're stressed, our body will respond in so many different ways. Okay, so think about stress, and sometimes we need to sit down and reflect and look on that. What's stressing me out at the moment, and could this be why my stomach feels like this? Why my digestive system is playing havoc? Okay, is it the stress levels? So I encourage you. Okay, I will encourage you to slow down and eat mindfully. I'm always constantly talking about we need to be mindful about what we choose to eat, how we're eating, okay? Because it can absolutely have an impact on our bodies. It can. So instead of rushing, try taking a few deep breaths before eating. It signals your body that it's time to rest and digest. So try it out. You know, don't just take my word for it. Try it to see if does it make any difference in me taking deep breaths before I start eating, right? So I just want to share an affirmation with you. I trust my body to process, release, and restore balance from the inside out. So I say that again. I trust my body to process, release, and restore balance from the inside out. That is what the affirmation is. So think about it. Just some key messages, okay? Just to remember, hormonal changes during menopause can affect digestion. But by nourishing your gut and managing stress is a big factor, can be a big factor, you can restore comfort and balance. Okay, so let me know if you have noticed any changes in your digestion since menopause or during menopause, and what helps your stomach feel calmer, if anything. So pop it in the chat, okay? But just remember, a happy gut leads to a happier you, right? Because when your digestion flows, your energy and confidence follow. I'll say that again. A happy gut leads to a happier you, because when your digestion flows, your energy and confidence follow. This is that, okay? So I'm going to come back to the comments now. But yeah, we've just covered let me see, I do meditation every night before bed. Yes. Fantastic. And clearly that's helping. That helps you. So this is the thing. As much as one person may do meditation, K4 does meditation, yeah? Someone else may do yoga. Someone else may do the deep breathing. You have to find out what works for you, okay? You're not going to know what works for you until you try it. This is the thing. We don't know what's going to work for us until we try it. And when we do try it, going back to saying being consistent is so important. I'm going to come back to, yes, exercise a must mentally and fit. Absolutely. Absolutely, Sonia. Totally agree with you. I'm telling you, since I've changed my lifestyle in changing how I eat, what I eat, and also my exercising, or will I say movement, it's been a game changer. Absolute game changer. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me just see. I can't sleep no more than 4 to 5 hours. Vic. Yeah. That's not nice, because I'm presuming that you're feeling tired during the day when you only get 4 to 5 hours sleep. Yeah, look at again, reach out and I'll send over the list for you. And I'm hoping that there's something on the list that will help you. Soluble fiber is best. Yeah, I've not tried that. But I know my body is, I love eating my vegetables. I love spinach. But if I eat too much, I'm telling you, my stomach's going to go to war with me. Absolutely go to war with me. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome to the community. I'm also so tired and drained. Any suggestions, please? So, first and foremost, I would always ask, have you been to the GP? Have you been to see your GP about it to see what they recommend? Also, for your tired and feeling fatigue, we have lists. Okay, we have lists in the community. So I'm happy to share it with you, Lindsay. If you've got your DMs open, you can send me a DM and request the list and I can send it to you. All I need is your email. Don't put it in here though. You can just send it via DM. If you don't have your DMs open, if you go onto the community page, you will see an email link. Click on that link and it will open up the email to the Menopause Wellness community. And then just say to me, Jackie, can I have whatever list you would like, and I'll get it sent over to you. Blix, hey, how are you? But also beer with matcha is depleted iron levels. And right, this is the thing, right? We have to know what's right for us. If you have health conditions, if you are on any medication, you will have to go and speak to your GP. It is advised to go and speak to your GP, because what you don't want to do is you take something different, try something new, and it is going to impact your medication or your health condition. So absolutely, this is the thing. what works for one person may not work for somebody else. So there's not one size fit all, is there? So it's a trial and error. Let's see if it's going to work. Please tell me how to sleep with these night sweats. I can't cope. Oh, V, I hear you, and I'm doing that as well. But do you know what I've realised? My night sweats doesn't happen if I'm not sleeping next to my husband. We've realised this recently. I was away for the weekend and I slept by myself. Didn't have any night sweats. So I'm investigating at the moment. Is it because I am so close to another body that I'm getting the heat off someone else's body that's increasing my night sweats? Because I don't have them when I'm sleeping in the bed by myself. Yeah. V, again, I will send out some information to you. Please reach out to me. I don't know if your DMs are open. I've got lists of herbs and spices. When I started having, I did trial for a little while black coash as a liquid form, not a tablet form. And the reason why I did liquid is because when you got liquid and anything under the tongue and in the buccal area of the mouth gets into the bloodstream a lot quicker than tablet form or capsule forms. So please reach out to me, V, and I will send you over the herbs and spices list. And that will break it down, what the herbs and spice is, what the benefit of that taking that herb and spice, and what the intake, the weekly intake would be for it to be of benefit. Okay. Do you have anything about no, I don't actually. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I don't think I do. I will check. Reach out to me, Sonia, and let me know. Reach out to me and remind me, and then let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have, but I can get hold of information for you if you need that. I can put that on the list. So do reach out to me. Thank you, everyone, for the follow, the shares. Will do. Really appreciate it. You're welcome, Vic. Is always so tired. Yeah, Lindsay, please reach out to me and I'll send over some information for you, and hopefully something in that information will be of use, of value to you. Angela, thank you for the like. Thank you very much. Bless, how are you? I find Reiki and YouTube very relaxing. Not actually been to try it yet. Okay, Karen, thank you for sharing that. And we're all going to find something what is right for us. Okay, so it's really nice to hear that you warriors are in the community finding what is working for you. That's fantastic. Yes, absolutely fantastic. Let me just see, just catching up with these comments. Yes, agree. Aloe vera juice helps my gut. Okay, no, that's good. It's good that you're finding things that works for you. I used to experience a lot of bloating, but I always say touch wood. I haven't had it for quite some time, bloating. And I truly believe that is because how I've changed the way I eat. Totally changed the way I eat. Yvonne, thank you for sharing the live. Every morning. Okay, Jackie, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard about that. That's supposed to be good. Please, I'm gonna sleep. And there's other factors as well. We talked about sleeping and thinking about an hour or so before you go to sleep. What activities are you doing before? We should be winding down before we go to sleep, and at least an hour. Things like tablets, our mobile phones, doing our best to ensure that, they're away from us, because it's just making the brain become more active as well. How do you use the patches correctly, please? Shahana, are you talking? Not Shahana. This isn't Shahana. Shaharana. You're talking about the HRT patches, right? Just correct me if I'm wrong. You're talking about the HRT patches. Thank you for the follow, Nico. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. I sweat all night and I don't sleep during the day either. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Do you know anything about? Okay, I've gone this. I don't know why I'm doing this, scrolling back this. You're welcome, Lindsay. Thank you for the follow, everyone. If you're new to the community, do let me know. Welcome all the newbies in the community. Welcome. I'm getting a hot flush right now. Whew. I'm getting a hot flush. It's hot. Thank you for the follow, MCK. Okay, I have no partner, but I have night sweats. Jackie. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I'm saying this is for me. For me, I know that I have night sweats worse when I've got. Yeah, I think I've had a discussion with my husband already. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. What are you using for your night sweats, Jackie? What are you using? God, I'm feeling really hot right now. Ooh. Yes, I got the problem. Yeah, night sweats. Listen, the night sweats are not nice at all. But as I said, I discovered this weekend again, and every time we're away, king size bed or 2 single beds or whatever separate beds, no night sweats. It's good. There's got to be a thing. This is for me personally. Might not be for anyone else. Thank you for liking the live. User 976. Thank you for the follow, Flower Power. Thank you for the follow. What is the time now? Yes, so we are here for an hour. So we meet up every Tuesday, Thursday and Sundays. We are here from 8 p.m. British summertime until 9 p.m. And today we talked about menopause and the digestive system. But we can talk about any other thing. So we finished talking about the menopause and digestive system. What we're going to be talking about next is menopause and sugar. And not today, another live will be menopause and sugar. And there's going to be another live, menopause and the nails, your nails. How menopause impacts your nails. We talked about the skin, the eyes, muscles, bones, teeth. We've spoken about a few things. So we're just going to finish off the themed lives over the next week or so. I take cortisol capsules. I am on HRT gel, but it doesn't stop it completely. Okay. And this is the thing again, isn't it? You probably end up taking quite a few things. And sometimes it doesn't. How long have you been on those, Jackie? Just out of interest. So how long you been on them, and have you saying that doesn't take it away completely? Has it been a while? Thank you for the follow. Good evening, Sonia0978. Good evening. I liked my own live. I wear cotton clothing in bed, not synthetic sheets. Yeah, it does help. That does help. We have got I remember we done a live on the summer months, and we was just navigating through the summer months, and it spoke a lot about what to wear, breathable fabric, things like that. Yeah, sometimes I just think that even when I've got on the cotton and the breathable fabrics, it's just, yeah, it comes back to kick me in the backside. For some reason, it's, yeah, sometimes it can be very overwhelming. I take Angus cactus, excellent, no sweats. Okay, I've not heard of that one. I'm going to have to put that down on my list to research that one. I'll definitely jot that down. Angus cactus. Thank you very much. Is it Yes Lamadiva? I'm going to call you Yes. Thank you very much. I'm going to make a note of that. I like to do my research on everything. This is the thing. Even when you get information, okay, when people sharing information, do your research. Do your due diligence. It's so important. I'm going to do some research on that and see if it's see what the benefits are. But it's good that you found something that's taken away your sweats, your night sweats. My goodness me, that's fantastic. I use to have terrible night sweats and through the day with patches, but okay. So you're using patches, but change, Yvonne. Thank you for the roses. But changed. Okay, HRT gel. Okay. So it's, again, sometimes we've heard in the community, warriors started off on patches, they've changed to gel. It's trial and error, isn't it? And once you start using something that it's new to you, like we've mentioned earlier on about the track your symptoms, track, document. Because if 1 week you're feeling one way and another week you're feeling the next, it's important that you document in your journey. So when you go back to your GP, you can just be, have that information there. Okay, I'm going to come back to... Thank you for the follow, everyone. Lilith, hi, how are you? I'm sure I've missed some comments here. I'm going to scroll back for a bit because I've caught up with all the comments now, but I think I've missed some. Okay, yeah, I have missed some. I'm going to go back a bit. But welcome, everyone. You are with the Menopause Wellness community. My name's Jackie. I am a menopause wellness practitioner as well as a menopause nutrition and weight loss management practitioner. We are in this community. We are going to, this is a community, a safe space to be heard and understood. The menopause can feel a lonely journey, but it doesn't have to be lonely. So if you want to come in the community, you want to rant and rave about your journey, that's fine. You're going to be heard and understood. There are, members of the community that you can reach out to. We've also got our community ambassadors in the house, Claire, Just Empress, Samantha, Lulu, and Poetic Angel, our community ambassadors. Okay, I think I've caught back up where I was before. Let me see. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Thank you very much for the follows. Okay, Lindsay, I will look out for your message. What I normally do after the live, I will go through all the comments to see if I've missed anyone's questions, and I will respond to questions. I will respond to your questions as long as you've got your DMs open, though. If not, then I cannot respond. And I will send out the information. I generally send it out the same evening as well, as long as I've got your email. I sleep with my fan on, but not pointed directly at me. Yeah, I'm telling you, the fan. Yeah, it's a struggle because the fan, if it's pointed directly on you, you end up getting cold. I find that I get cold anyway. But yeah, all these things. What is everyone using for things like night sweats? I've used black coash and then I stopped using it. I don't know why I stopped using it. I know some people have put there, and I'm going to see if that Agnes cactus. I'm going to do some research. So my tip is no scrolling, no phones, have dim lighting. Absolutely. Before you go to bed, not just before you go to bed, but they say an hour before, at least an hour before going to bed. Going back to digestive health, I take supplements from... Okay. And obviously, are they working for you? Why does this... Okay, before eating. Oh, okay. And again, it's good that you are able to identify what is working for you. But listen, it's been a trial and error, right? You didn't, I don't know anyone who's just gone and picked up the first thing and it's worked for them. You're taking all the symptoms away. There's not one magic capsule that we can take and it's going to remove all the symptoms. It's this trial and error, and we need to, again, be patient with ourselves, be graceful, compassion, and be kind to yourself. Okay, I'm making note that I'm going to just go and do some research. Andrea, welcome. I have this problem. Sleep is in a separate room, window open, and a fan open. Feel like I'm going mad. Andrea, well, you are absolutely not going mad. You're not going mad. And I hear you and I understand you. Absolutely. I can send out some lists for you to see if there's anything on there that's going to be useful for you. And this is the thing, isn't it? I think we just need to make up this one magic potion. Thank you very much for the heart, me. Wellness. This one magic potion. What? Okay. This one magic potion. We need this, don't we? What does everyone do for itchy ears? They are driving me mad. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what I done for all my itching? My itchy ears, my itchy skin, and the itchy downstairs. Avocados. That's what I done. And they've been working for me. And I know as well, I can talk this about Samantha. Samantha's away at the moment, but Samantha, one of the community ambassadors, she doesn't like avocado, but she experiences itchy, crawly skin. And since she's been using avocados on her skin, as a wash, she said that it's been reduced. It has actually reduced her skin crawling. So yeah, avocados have been working with the itchy for me. Yeah, but itchy ears are not nice. They're not nice at all. I hear you on that one. No pun intended. No pun intended. What is anyone else doing for their itchy ears? Do share. Please share. 1 hour and 30 minutes in the gym every morning at 5 a.m. help as well. All right, dedication there, an hour and a half every morning. That's good. That's dedication. So this is the thing. Whatever you find works for you, okay? We're hearing lots of people sharing what's working for them, which is absolutely fantastic. You are now going to have to find what works for you. I'm always saying, and I will say it again, the menopause is one journey. Within that journey, you are now going to be embarking on a second journey to find out what works for you. And I really hope that you find something that works for you quite soon, sooner rather than later, because sometimes it can be overwhelming. It can be frustrating. But keep pushing until you find something that works for you. Sometimes we don't find that one magic capsule that's going to work for every single symptom. Me personally, I've used so many different things. Even my husband said to me the other day, you use so many different things. And I said, I know, because that is good for that is going to help me for my brain fog. That is going to help me for, this that's going to help me for my other symptoms. So I've got so many different things. What about Menopause Max? Has anyone tried it yet? There's a question for everyone. Menopause Max, has anyone tried it? I've not tried it myself. Menopause Max, unique, where? Welcome, welcome. All the newbies, welcome. How have you tried it yourself, or is it something that you're thinking of trying? Do let us know. Okay. Is this Menopause Max? This is... Okay. I see what it is. Vitabiotics. Okay. No, I've not tried that. I noticed when I went to the pharmacist a while back, they've got a whole range on menopause up by the chemist area, the pharmaceutical area. Drink a tablespoon of olive oil in the morning every day. Okay, is that what you do, Queen Sheba? What is that helping you with? Olive oil's supposed to be good as well, but again, try it to see if it works. Remember, if you have any health conditions or you are on any medication, before you try anything, you consult your GP or consult the pharmacist. Just recently, pharmacists are going to give you advice and support, and they can recommend something for you, rather than going to your GP. I had Twinings menopause tea on Sunday. That's lovely. Okay. I didn't even know Twinings did a menopause tea. Okay. What is the time now? 41. Okay. I am going to just let you know that on... What's today? I keep saying this. On what's today? It's Tuesday, right? Today. On Thursday, it's the 6th on Thursday, isn't it? We are going to be having Petra coming back to the community. Petra Boddington. And Petra Boddington, we're going to be talking about... we're going to be talking about the menopause journey, particularly for those over 60. That's what we're going to be talking about. And then we've got Ezra coming back as well the following week. So we're still going to be talking about menopause and sugar, menopause and the nails, and how the menopause journey can impact. I'm just checking if I've got any, if I've missed any comments. I'm sure I've missed comments today. I do apologise if I've missed your comment or your question. I will go and check the comments afterwards to see if I've missed anyone's question, so I can send you your answer to your question on an individual basis. Thank you. Yes, Claire, thank you very much. I haven't even checked. Okay, so what is everyone doing for their symptoms? What is everyone using for their symptoms? Particularly things like itchy ears and night sweats as well. Remember, if you would like the lists of herbs and spices, supplements, and there's going to be there's so many things out there. So do your research and just, is it right for you? One size doesn't fit all. Would you consider joining my Facebook group to discuss the reality of living with Mama Dazzler? What is your Facebook group? I will consider. Yes, I will consider. Send me the information, please. Please send me the information. I'm not on form tonight at all. Do you know what? I've had such a busy few days. I just feel... I feel all over the place. I was saying to my husband before I came upstairs, I said, I feel like I've just been on a treadmill and not got off. But sometimes, you know what, we feel like this sometimes, right? But I know I've had a busy few days as well. I've had absolutely busy few days. Yes, Claire, the avocados, I'm telling you, avocados every day, every single day. Jackie, when I brush my teeth, I get terrible itchy ears because of the mint. Oh, okay. So you've noticed that. Would you change your toothpaste then? Are you saying it's your toothpaste? This is the thing, you know. Our bodies can change very quickly, particularly navigating. I mean, generally our bodies have a chemical imbalance around the 7 year mark. But when menopause is menopausing, it's my toothpaste. Okay, so maybe have a change of your toothpaste then, Claire. Maybe change your toothpaste to see if that works. Use the Yuka app to change your toothpaste. Drink a tablespoon, yeah. Thank you for all the likes, everyone, and thank you for the sharing the live. I've just started to... Okay, please let us know, Unique. Keep me posted on how it's working for you then. Please, that would be really interesting to know how it's working for you. I found hydrating with oils initially has helped my... Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I know who was I talking about? When we was talking about the eyes, about putting black castor oil on, but you've got to be careful again because that will seep into your eyes. But black castor oil or castor oil is quite good for your eyes. Internal lubrication needed in menopause, queen sheep. I mean, yeah, I mean, not for everyone's going to use that. I've heard that it's been useful for the women that have been using it. Definitely. I've personally not used it myself. I've personally not used that myself. Thank you for the follow. Neither did I. Right. What is the time now? 47. Petra is amazing. Yeah, she is funny, isn't she? Petra's going to be coming into the community every month. Once a month, we're going to make it a regular thing that we do. Definitely make it a regular thing that we do. She is funny. Olive oil for itchy ear. Thank you, Lilith. Olive oil for itchy ear. Take quiet. Yeah, Ezra's amazing. He's absolutely amazing, Ezra. He's coming back. He's definitely coming back. I think Ezra's back on... Petra is on the 6th and Ezra's on the 9th. I was going to say... Use the Yuka app. Absolutely, the Yuka app. Listen, I'm just Yuka queen me. I'm telling you, use the Yuka app. That way, you know that what you're using is going to be good. Toothpaste Sainsbury's or buy online. Yeah. Can brush your teeth with pure organic coconut oil. You can absolutely. Do you know what I brush my teeth with as well? My sea moss I used as toothpaste, which is quite good. There's so many different things. It's good everyone's sharing what they're doing. Okay, so again, I still haven't even sorted out this link to the event in January. I'm not gonna say that until I go and sort the link out. I'm gonna sort the link out in the next 2 days. and then I will let everyone know that they're ready to go and get the tickets. You can go and get your tickets for January, because before you know it, I'm not going to try and to rush it through, but before you know it, it's going to be here. Okay, so it's got about 10 minutes left. If anyone wants to come up and speak their truth, if anyone wants to come up, and how much do we love this community? Thanks, Claire. Thank you. I'm so feeling not on form today. Let's get Claire up. Claire. Thank you for liking the live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Oh, hi, T. Welcome. Welcome. Anyone new? Claire, how are you?
Hi, Jackie. You're tired.
I am. Do you know what? I've had such a busy few days, and my mother-in-law's had an accident and broken her shoulder. Yeah, there's been a lot of things going on, but we're here. And I'm not feeling on form this evening, I can tell. But, you know, everyone's talking in the community. It's fantastic. How you been?
I'm all right. Brett sat next to me, said, Jackie's tired tonight. I can tell.
I am absolutely. Brett, thank you. There's a lot going on. My brain is just like...
I know.
Just before
Got
I
a
came
lot going
upstairs,
on.
I said to my husband, I feel like I'm on a treadmill right now. I feel like I haven't stopped.
Have you been sleeping?
No, I haven't been sleeping. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because I had my grandchildren over the weekend, so I was with them, and I slept in the bed by myself, and I had no night sweats. So I'm blaming my husband for my night sweats, because he sleeps too close to me.
Yeah. But did you sleep when you were in the bed on your own?
Yeah.
You did?
I did.
Oh, it's the way forward, Jack. You were going to have to get single beds.
Yeah, I know. Definitely, I'm telling you. That or go on holiday frequently for the king-size bed. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot going on. And this is the thing. I'm always saying to everyone in the community, the stresses in life, because when life starts lifing, right, and everything's going on, you tend to forget about yourself, don't you?
Of course you do.
And put everyone first. And it's so important to actually stop and just take that moment to think about yourself. Just take some time out.
Yeah, just that meditation.
Exactly. Just, even if you just pause, you know, that post I did last week about with the cup of tea, I literally just paused for a moment and just had a cup of herbal tea. That's what I needed.
Yeah.
You know?
It's when you go to bed, like I said, telly off, phones down, ambient lighting.
Absolutely.
Just read, just sit there and just relax.
Yeah.
And you know these apps I said to you, these like ASMR apps and things.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those. It's like the noises on there. So if you watch them, you're watching them and you can feel yourself nodding off to sleep. They're very good.
Yeah.
They're very, very good for just setting you off, and then you put it away, and then it seems to just tip you that over that you think, I'm sleepy, I'm going to lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and it's like emptying our mind is very hard.
Yeah, it can be really, because
And when I went to this meditation on Sunday, and she just put everything in perspective.
Yeah.
You know, we all sat and chatted and stuff, and like she used crystals, and it was very spiritual. But she had all the candles on, the mood was beautiful.
Yeah.
And she just said, just empty your mind. And it was just a chance to empty my mind. Absolutely. And it worked for me.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm so glad you went, and I really would love for the community to have events like that where we can just relax and just empty our minds. And sometimes it is challenging, but the more we do it, the better we get at it, right?
Yeah, and I think it sets you up. Like, she teaches you how to relax at home, how to sleep better, gives you the tools for you to do that.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think of that yourself in everyday life because you're busy. But if somebody actually sits there, explains things to you like you do to us in the community,
Yeah.
you are going to take that advice and that knowledge on board, and you're going to
Absolutely.
do it, and it's going to work for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? As you said about the meditation and things, my grandchildren sleep with rainforest music. I think I
Yeah.
need to take a leaf out of their book.
Yes. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I need to take a leaf out of their book.
It's
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And also, what's very good is if you've got like a telly downstairs and you've got a YouTube and the apps on the YouTube,
Yeah.
and you can watch candles on there, you can watch rain on there, you put a fireplace on there, you
Yeah.
sit with your candles, you sit with that, even if it's just 10-15 minutes, and it relaxes you
Yeah. Definitely.
because your whole room is relaxed.
Yeah.
And I really believe in the atmospheric and the ambience of a room, the
Yeah.
warmth, the
That's true.
temperature of the room. I know we can't have it too hot. We gotta
No.
have it snow,
Yeah.
for us to relax. But the ambience in your room, it makes such a massive difference to you with
Yeah.
relaxing and sleep.
Definitely. Definitely.
So,
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to
I'm
listen to
sorry that you're not
rainforest.
sleeping very good,
That's
but
okay, thank you.
um,
I'll figure it out. I will absolutely figure it out. And I think I'm gonna probably try and do the rainforest music. I don't
yeah,
know how my husband's gonna take it, but
you'd probably be fast asleep.
yeah, so what someone just said to me, single beds, I think it was Doc Rosie. I don't know how I feel about that, but well, don't know until we try, right? Don't know until we try.
I know. Oh, Jackie,
But
I
yeah,
love
but
you.
I'm gonna speak to you tomorrow, right? Looking forward to
Yes, I'll
that.
speak to you
All
tomorrow
right?
anyway.
Definitely. Oh,
Okay,
Thursday.
Jackie. Yeah, Thursday. I'll
Thursday.
speak to you Thursday,
All
Jackie,
right.
anyway.
Thanks for
Yes, no
coming up.
problem. All right then. Take care, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.
Okay. It's always good. See these my community ambassadors. I appreciate them so much. We got about 3 minutes left. Yeah. So today, what do we talked about the menopause and the digestive system. And I feel just, a takeaway from it. Stress has come up again. We need to look and maybe evaluate and reflect on what our stresses are in life. And okay, we may not be able to eliminate all our stresses, but how can we minimize them? Bring them to their lowest form. Okay? Who is stressing us? What is stressing us? We've got to stop and take a look at that. As well, what came up was food, what we choose to eat. It's going to be, we looked at the digestive system in terms of when we're eating, and if we are stressed, how that can impact on, our gut health. So if you wanting any information, please get in touch with me. DM, email, and we can send some information over. So we've got a couple of minutes left. I feel like today has been, I don't know. I just feel all over the place today. I absolutely feel all over the place. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna be back on Thursday. Thursday we've got Petra. So we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna do another few more lives, more themed lives in the next week or so, and then that's the end of the themed lives. I think we are deserving of a music, dance, and laughter night. We haven't had one of those for a little while, so I think we're deserving of one of those where we just let our hair down and just listen to music and have laughs. Laughter is good for the soul, right? Let's just have lots of laughs. So I'm going to end the live. I always end the live in two ways. Just before I end the live, I am going to remind you that I'm going to go and look at all the comments. If I've missed your questions, I will respond to your questions as long as you've got your DMs open. If I do not respond to your questions, that means I couldn't send you a message. So you're going to have to reach out to me via email. You can get the email on the community page. There's an email link there, the Menopause Wellness link. So click on that and then it will open up an email so you can get in touch with me that way. So I'm going to end the live in 2 ways. The first way I'm going to remind you is that, the first way I'm going to send a virtual hug. Second way, I'm going to remind you that you're not alone. Okay, you're absolutely not alone. If you do feel alone after the live has ended, reach out to someone who you trust. Reach out to someone who will listen. Reach out to someone who will understand. Hopefully that's the same person, right? Not 3 different people. Hopefully that's the same person. If not me, someone else. So I will see you all on Thursday, okay, at 8 p.m. British Summer Time. Have a blessed evening, everyone. Try and sleep well and stay blessed. Bye.